Hey there everybody, it's Atherbeer Stan back here with some more Sky Factory 4. I've been doing a little bit of work with the Chisel and Bits mod. I'm really digging this archway. However, now the cobblestone looks bad next to it. I wanted to add some rich tones. I threw a little more glowstone in, and it really seemed to be lacking something dark, so I added this dark oak wood around the frame here, and now I want to replace all this cobblestone, but I probably won't, because all of these are now like special chiseled blocks that have to be messed with. Okay, so I brought this out here. Now the way that this works, let's see, we got our oak wood. It does, if you just place blocks in front of it, it takes a long time, but eventually you'll start to see the cracks in the wood of it breaking, so it does take a super long time. I had it almost completely full, and then I put in some water manually, but I don't want to do that anymore, so we got to figure out how to make water. So I actually don't know. Is there a sink in this pack? There is. That worked in the previous pack. Provides water to recipes. Let's see if it... Oh, so we need some terracotta, which is smelted clay. Okay. Clayton. I'm guessing we're going to want multiple of these, so it was 5 per, so let's take half of those. And let's get that smelting up, and then it was iron, so we can do the iron and buckets of water. So we'll make a few of these at once. 3 apparently is the magic number. Let's grab some iron. Oh yeah, we don't need this. We can do it all in here. Sink. Alright, just waiting for our... Where's our other bucket at? Where did our third bucket go? Did I accidentally click it in here? Bucket, I did. What is this, the cobblestone one? Yeah, because we care about that. You? Well, that gets us 1 anyway. That will be enough to prove the concept. If this doesn't work, then we probably don't need to make a whole bunch of these things. Alright, so we'll put you there. Grab our empty bucket and see if this works. It does not. So it holds water, but it doesn't actually produce water. Let's see if a conduit works. Oh, whoops, wrong thing. A duct, rather. Duct. Fluiduct. And do we have any servos left? 1. 1 servo will do. Let's see if this works. Oh, wrong thing, huh? Zero millibuckets of water. Okay, I don't know. Let's see. Pump. Fluid pump. Accepts range add-on. Electric pump. Pump. Alright, it's time to experiment. What do we need to make that? Some plastic, water bucket, lava bucket, empty bucket, gold gear, machine case. We can make all that. We need a lava bucket and an empty bucket, so just put that in there for a minute. And now does that, it actually doesn't even take water out that we put in there. Okay, you know what, this could be an issue. I caught a thread on a forum. Remember we were trying to do the automated lava thing here? And the fluid duct was not working, but there was a, what is it, a pipe? This thing. The fluid cable. That's what we were looking for. Did we make that at one point? Did we already do that? I don't think we did. Maybe that was a different mod pack that I'm thinking of. Cable. No. We have, oh, we did the item ones. Okay. Got it. So, what's it going to take to make this thing? Brick stairs and gold nuggets. Yeah, I remember this recipe vaguely now. Oh, that's all. Oh, okay. We got more. We need 6 of those total. And I think we have gold nuggets. Fluid cable. Yes. And then how do we get fluid extraction? Weighted pressure plate, a dropper. Are we out of redstone? How are we out of... Okay. Let's grab more cobblestone real quick. I put the cobblestone generator back on here. Right, okay. Redstone. No. Redstone. There we go. Make a couple stacks of that. Make a few stacks of that. We use a lot of redstone blocks in these crafting recipes, so what were we making? What are they called? Cable. This thing. Okay, so you got it. And a pressure plate. Got it. Oh, okay. Cable. Got it. Okay, let's see if this works. Yes, it do. But it does not. Okay, so if we, because right now, yeah, we have 31, so it's 1 bucket per. So we still would have to put water in there manually, which doesn't really do us any good. So let's try this pump. But that should work on our lava thing. So that's good. We've discovered that. We need plastic, which we get by... Okay, we don't have very much of that, actually, compared to... If it's a 9... If it's a... We got 3. That's actually not enough, because then we need to smelt that. We need 4 of them just to make this one machine. There's the rest of our terracotta. So, what was the other pump? Ranged pumps. Obsidian. It's actually a cheaper recipe for us, believe it or not. But we're already committed, I think, to this other one. So let's just we need 3 more. So we have 3 buckets. That's perfect. And there's not even any point in putting it in the sink because just right-clicking puts it directly into this thing. So that'll get us our 3 additional, which gets us our last little bit here. And then hopefully, oh no, we need 1 more. 9. It's 9 per. I can count, I promise. I just choose not to. Gimme, gimme. Okay, let's get this going in here. I think that was this furnace. Okay. What else did we need? Machine case. Okay, let's check that out. I think we can just make that. Yeah, we're good there. And a gold gear. I like the cheap gear recipes. That's fantastic. Take all of that, and then I think we can make this thing. Bucket of lava and a bucket of water. Got it. Take you, and I put the cauldron over here. Done. Okay. Now, how does this thing work? I'm guessing that it has to go over a water source. Does it require power? It do. It do. Okay. So we've got the power source right there. We just need a little bit of power cable. So we need some flux duct. I believe is probably the easiest thing to do. Leadstone flux duct. We should be able to do that. Lead. Really? That should not be a problem. I did up a bunch of everything. In fact, let's just, while we're here and have a little bit of inventory space, let's just clean this out. In fact, you can go back in there too. Not the seared brick, but the rest of it can go. Very good. Okay. Let's just do... Actually, let's make a stack. No, there's no just. Okay, 60. 60 is good. 60 is okay. Alright, so if we do that, we should have power. Does it need a always active show working area? Yeah, okay. Oh, it replaces it with cobblestone. What? No. No. Why it don't take a second bucket? What? Water, filter, water. Okay, when placed above a fluid, the fluid pump will take that fluid as a filter and begin to drain all fluids of the same type in the working area. It will search all the fluids below the fluids in the working area to drain them too. All the fluids drained will be replaced by cobblestone. Well, you know, if you read the manual, you learn this stuff. Alright, well that is not going to work. We need something that is just going to... Okay, so how about this one? Lava, block of diamond, 2 iron pickaxes. I don't know how much obsidian we actually have. We might have to make a bunch of that. Where all my buckets go? Down to 2. I'll have to tap the clay bucket, I guess. Well, that would be good for the nether if we wanted to, like, do lava power from the nether. But I don't really have any intention of doing that, so that's fairly useless. Where'd you go, pump? Okay, so we need 2 of those. And a block of diamond. And I think we're set. Oh, and a bucket of lava and a bucket of water. Right. And we have a pump. Oh, did we end up with extra obsidian there? That's cool. No complaints. Okay, let's see if this one does what we need it to do. Bing. No. So let's see if we break this block. It does not. It does not. What happens if we put it there? Oh, you're not the thing. You're not the thing. Scanning at minus 360-6. Scanning at minus 328. Why minus 3? Oh, at x minus 3, okay. That's not what we want either. So, what else do we have? Is there a reservoir? There's not. That's an Ender IO thing. Let's just look up water and see what comes up. No. Lava infused stone. Super energy drink, really. Impossibly hard wheat sticks. Infinite water source. There we go. That's what we're after. Must touch at least one reactor cell. Okay, yes. What do we do? Infinite water source. What's that going to cost? 10. Basic plating. How do we make graphite dust and lead ingots? Okay, I think we can do all of that. How do we get graphite dust is the question. Pulverized coal or a graphite ingot in a manufactory. Is that the only way? Graphite ingot. Casting. Liquefacted coal. Okay, so we can just put coal in the smeltery? Okay, we have coal. Let's make a dozen of those just for grins. Do we have no room in the smeltery? Are we out of lava? We are out of lava. Well now. Actually, we don't need that, do we? We just need to move this thing. Oh, actually, we can't take out of the... Can't... Okay, I'm gonna do some dirty work here, and then we'll clean it up once we've proved our concept. Probably we'll just move it around the back. Okay, cauldron here. I think I left the extraction cable over here. Yeah. Gimme. And then we just need like a mechanical user. Okay, there we go. Now we should just... Oh yeah. That's almost instantaneous. What is it going to take to make a user? Automated. Okay, yeah, that's the one. The automatic user. Magma block, obsidian, gold, dispenser. How do we get you? Magma cream. I believe we can do all of that. I think we might just be short the obsidian again. There's an obsidian pig. That would be a good thing. Alright. I think we're getting somewhere now. I'm not sure where, but we're getting somewhere. Alright, we'll fill that back up. Okay. So the automated user. Move 4 of those. And a magma block. And what else? Oh, whoops, wrong thing. Dispenser. Should be able to do that recipe pretty easily. And we have an automatic user. Now the question is, I guess it doesn't matter too much for this, for the moment, right? For right now, it doesn't matter. Okay, so you change size 1 by 1, 3 by 3, 5 by 5. What? 1 by 1. Use attack. Yeah, use. Always on. Tick delay. Oh, it needs power. Okay. I made a bunch of generators. That's not a big deal. We'll just grab one of these guys. I accidentally shift clicked. I was just going to make 4 of them to fill out the other 2 corners of this room, and I made 13 of them by mistake. So yeah, Now we're going to want the cobble gen on top of that. So we'll put this here and grab a stack of oak wood, because what else would we burn? I heard it. Yes. Yes, so if we take a bucket of lava out of here. Oh, 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 that was quick. Alright, we're automated. Now we just need to put a bunch of cobblestone, which means we need a hopper. Which I think we have everything we need to make. So, hopper. Cobble gen. We could have put it underneath and it would automatically output, but like I said, we'll clean it up a little bit later. That is obviously the most hideous thing ever, and it's also blocking access to the controller, so I can't actually click on the controller and find out what's in my smeltery. Fortunately, it's all running on autopilot at the moment, so no big deal there. Now, I believe that cost us all of our plastic. Oh, right, we were looking at the water source. Which we needed the graphite dust for, of course. Okay, so put that in next, and it should happen relatively soon. Let's go grab some of these carrots. Okay, speaking of carrots, let's go address another issue that I noticed. I could have fixed it off camera, but chose not to because it seems like an integral part. Cannot dig here, no diggable block, needs stone. So all this work that we did making grass was basically useless. So we need some stone. I think we have a little bit of stone already cooked, actually. 11, I think that's enough. Let's get our handy dandy exchanging gadget. And we're going to have to place one of them in order to shift right click it. The nice thing about the exchanging gadget is that it doesn't actually make a hole in your floor. Like, these pigs will not fall through. So that should give them can dig for truffles. Perfect. Now I believe we were also trying to make Invar hogs. Is that right? These are steel. Yeah, so we need Invar. We need some ground up Invar. How are we grinding things? I don't remember. What are we doing? We don't have any kind of grinding thing. How did we get the steel blend? Oh, we made the steel blend. Right, in this thing. In the metallurgic infuser. Also made up, as you can see, 40 of the basic control circuits and 32 of the enriched alloy. So in a minute here, when it's time to make machines, we can just power through that stuff, hopefully without too much delay. Let's put our exchanging gizmo back now that we're done with it. So we need some kind of a grinder blend. Let's look at how we get blend. We wanted Invar, right? Is our next thing. So an Invar ingot in a grindstone, or a crusher, or a manufactory. Oh, a crusher. That's what we were actually making, right? That was what we were wanting. Steel casing. I always do that. No. Bronze Invar, that's what we're after. Crusher. What do we need? 2 buckets of lava? Oh right, we needed steel. We did that. We did that. Steel ingot. Oh hey. Oh hey! Look at us go. It's like we were prepared or something. I don't know. Let's make 2 of those since we have enough steel to do that. Crush. Ah, that just leaves us 2 buckets of lava shy. That just leaves us 1 bucket of lava shy. Oh, it's so good. You know what? We should probably make a drum that we can pull out of. So we'll do that here in a minute. Let's just look up Crusher. You? Yeah, you. And what is it going to take to upgrade these things? Basic crushing factory. Oh, actually we can, where's our crusher? Basic crushing factory, might as well, right? What is it going to take to do the next one? We can do that too, I think. Why is it not pulling? Isn't it just 2 of those? No. Oh, advanced control circuits. How do we get those? That's why it's not pulling. 2 of those. And why is it not putting that in? There we go. And just for curiosity's sake, what does this guy take? Elite control, reinforced alloy, diamond dust. We can actually do that, and I don't see any reason not to. So let's get some diamond and start on that process. Just take a whole stack. And was it enriched alloy? Diamonds and enriched alloy? Oh, does it have to be crushed? We don't have the crusher yet, but we can pretend. Well, I mean we have a crusher, but oh, transporter config, auto sort. What is all this good stuff? Oh. Oh, I like. What is this? Security. No, I'm not worried about it. Okay, let's throw in. No. Oh, yeah. And it only takes 20 RF a tick to do 5 at a time. I like a lot. So it seems like it's time. We are not doing enough. We're not doing enough. All of these pieces are going way more quickly. So we need to make more of all of the things that we were making. So you don't go in there. I believe this was iron and redstone, so let's get a bunch more of that stuff going. Iron. No. And we need redstone. Grab a stack of the blocks, because I believe those work, yeah. And then these things were what? Redstone and osmium. Okay. We just made a bunch of osmium as well. I thought. There we go. That'll work. So we'll do that in this one. Seems like we might need more than 2 of these. They're not very quick. Although, metallurgic infuser, can we upgrade this thing? Is there like a infuser? There does not appear to be a, let's see, maybe if we do uses on that. Yes, there is, basic infusing factory. Okay, so we can do that. We should do that. Let's take all of this out. We're gonna actually, yeah, it's all free resources at this point. It's no big deal if we lose out. Take that. Uses. Still doesn't do that for some reason. I'm guessing we need where was that recipe? This one, yeah. Make 2 of them. Should allow us to, and it put it away. What? Did it go? Where is it? Where is it? What? What? Oh, okay, yeah, because it's an infusing factory. I get it. I get it. Okay. I get it. Where are we at? Here. Okay, so we'll put the redstones back in. Oh, it holds a lot more. What were we doing? That's the iron, so this one will be osmium. Lovely. 5 at a time, that's fantastic. Compared to all of this nonsense over here. Okay, let's try this again. It was basic control. Yeah, those. Don't know why, and I don't know why. Wasn't that it? Uses? Oh, I guess it was not it. Alrighty. And you go there. And we'll throw our iron back in. Yeah, I like it. Mechanism for the win. We're already crafting advanced machines. Because we waited, we could have done machines way sooner. But because we waited, what were we going to use this for? This one in here with something. What were we trying to make? I do not remember. Our next machine is the crusher, right? The steel casing, no, we got that. Did we already made a crusher, didn't we? Did we already make a crusher? Isn't that what this is? Oh, a crushing factory, right. What were we trying to make? What were we trying to make? A water source, yeah. Which needed the basic plating. Which means we should have, hopefully, have our... This has not been poured yet. We're waiting for umpteen thousand other things to finish. Okay, this is all very, very in the way. So sorry. Molten steel. Where is our coal? What happened to our coal? Did we not put coal in there? Molten steel, iron, gold. What am I missing here? Why one blocked off? I don't understand that either. What am I missing here? What happened to the coal? We put 12 coal in there, right? I'm horribly confused. What did we just... Oh. Oh. Okay, I see. I don't care about this cobblestone. I was sure that I put 12 coal in here, right? Oh, it must have made steel. Yeah, that's okay. It must have made steel. I didn't know we could make steel in the smeltery. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Well, we're going to have to wait for that iron to pour out of here then, unless there's another way to do this. There's the manufactory. We could make that. I think. What does this take? Copper solenoid? We can do all that, I'm sure. Copper solenoid, yes, easily. Let's make a dozen of those because, you know, reasons. Only one piston? We're gonna have a cobblestone. Okay, well, I'm not gonna sweat that right now. Manufactory, very good. Does this have advanced versions? Can we use that? No. Coal gets us the pulverized coal. Okay, so that was an easy thing to do. And we'll put in a bunch of coal and let that go to work. I think we're making progress here. I feel very progressful. Yeah. And then the uses for that was this, which we can not do because what is that? Control circuits. Oh wow, there are multiple levels. So we need elite control circuits, reinforced alloy. That's what this diamond dust. Okay, that's what we need the diamond dust for. Very good. Why are you paused? Well, apparently they don't all go at once. I thought they all went at once. Transporter config. Auto sort. Oh. But that doesn't really get us anything. That's a power issue? I see, okay. It doesn't have the power to do more than one at a time. So we'll have to work on some better power in the future. Auto sort, I like. Assuming we had better power, we'd be good to go. Alright, let's take this out because I'm tired of waiting. And then, oh, that doesn't work though because we have all this redstone in here. So no, we're going to leave this in. What about you? Same. 880. So that's going to take a few operations in order to go through all that stuff. I think I'm going to take this opportunity then to cut away and process a whole crap ton of stuff, and I'll be back with stacks and stacks of everything. Okay, I think we have stacks and stacks of everything. Enough to be moving on with anyway. I threw some osmium. We ran out of osmium product, so I had to use the original recipe for the osmium amber and just used a bunch of other produce in order to get that made. So maybe now the quest for water can come to it. I noticed there's this too. There's a water condensator, which we could have probably made without all the fuss, except for the plastic. But this is not a very tough recipe either, so... Wait, what? Graphite dust. Pulverized coal. Oh, it has to go back through. Jeez. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, 8 of them, I think, is all we need to make the one machine. Yeah. Looks like it. Oh, huh, not even. We only needed lead shears. You get lead... Oh, those are lead ingots. Oh, I thought it was osmium ingots for those. Okay. No worries. We just need 2 buckets of water. Where my buckets is? Did I throw them? I think I put them back in here already. Derp. Oh, amber is the color of your infinite water source. Whoa. Now, question is, does it automatically output? No. It does not. Okay. Derp. Okay. Do we need another one of those pipe things? These guys? Fluid extraction cable? Yeah, okay, that's doable. No cobblestone. I do not like these. I like these crates even less than I liked them before. The new mechanic is not making me happy at all. Not at all. The old mechanics, bad as they were way better. Probably should just make a dozen of these or so. I don't know. But I'm not. Let's see, where are we at over here? Like so. There we go. It does not keep up. That's okay. It doesn't need to keep up. This needs to do. Then, need like a block placer. And we can call this little project done. Any cobblestone, any stone. Okay, I think we can do that. Now the other recipe is definitely easier. We'll do this one. Okay, so we need our dispenser. And I think that's it. Yep, block placer. Like so. Always on, yeah, always on is good. And then Alright, now we have the endless supply of rubber secured. We just gotta make sure we keep this thing topped off with wood, and it seems to last quite a long time. I don't think this thing uses very much power. Alright, that's latex taken care of. We've got truffles. I already harvested 2 of them. So there's 2 more. And I believe that's as many as it takes. Shazam. Steal from pigs. I don't want to know how that works, but it apparently works. Pigs make steel. We needed Invar. Blend. Which we can get from the grindstone, or the crusher, or the manufactory. Do we have any Invar? Yes, we do. How many of these do we need? Just 2, right? That was for the pigs. Yes, manufactory. Crusher works. Okay, done. Now, it's a thing about energy. It takes 20 RF per tick per slot that is active. So one of these generators will power 1 slot. But if it has a buffer in it, then you get a little bit extra. Okay, we have our dirt. Did I dropped the buckets back in here, didn't I? Yep. Good at that. Alright, so bucket of water, dirt, Invar, yes. Oh. Now I'm guessing that these are going to have to be on stone as well, but we'll find out. You are an Invar pig. Needs stone, yes. Do we have... no stone. No more stone. Actually, let's not take that. Let's take some out of our crate here. So it doesn't give you more. It gives you a single. If you click on it with something in your hand, it just gives you the 1 piece. Really frustrating. More steel. Make a little bit of the stone. We need 9 of them to finish off that pen. And then, what else? Bronze? Is there a bronze mud? There is. Easy. I think we have bronze. Yeah, so we need 2 of those. There's our graphite dust. Finished up. 2 of these bronze. We need 2 more buckets of water. That got all jacked up because we were messing with the pumps over here, I guess. Convert it to a resource hog. That's funny. Funny name for a mod. I could have called it resource pigs, but nope. It's going to be resource hogs. Dirt. Very good. Browns, they need stone as well. Is there obsidian? So we don't have a ready supply there. No. Yes. Bucket of mud type obsidian. Refined obsidian, you say? Osmium compressor? Liquid osmium. Refined obsidian dust is diamond and crushed obsidian. Crushed obsidian we get from squeezer. Manufactory will do that. Okay. We need a wee bit of the obsidian. Oh, you're not full because we jacked you up, huh? How much of this do we need? Is the question. And also, what does it take to make the advanced? I'm a little bit scared to ask, but water, what does this one take? Oh, that's not so bad. We just have to make a whole bunch of those things. I'll do that off camera. That's not a thing that needs to happen here. I think I have enough of the graphite dust, but let's see here. I woke up with some kind of a cold. I thought it was allergies at first, but this is not the typical allergies. Also, it's pouring down rain outside, which typically means no allergies. So I'm sick. So the sniffles, even without allergies, are happening. Sorry. Apologies for that, but it is what it is. I can't do anything about it. I can't not be sick. Okay, and then crush. No? Oh, it was the manufacturer. What is this? What are you? Is there an upgrade for the manufactory? Uses? No. No, it just gives us recipes. So there is no... Oh, because that's a nuclear craft machine. I get it. It is not a mechanism. Probably would make sense. La la la. What are we doing now? What are we doing? What were we making? We were in the middle of something, weren't we? We were getting the obsidian to do what with? Oh, is this double? Oh, it's 4 per. Okay, we needed the refined obsidian, which I think was this plus diamond. Yeah, so that'll work. Let's do that. Made a bunch of these refined alloys. Probably, I believe that would get us our 3rd level machines. So we could, maybe we make more of that. Got 28 diamond dust left. Let's just throw those in and let them do their thing. And then we can hopefully get these machines upgraded at some point. Probably between episodes I'll just do that because, I mean, it's not anything super fun or critical that needs to happen. Let's see how we're doing out here. Oh yeah, cruising right along. This thing is the one that's not keeping up now. We've used 2 logs. Okay, that's going to go for a good long while. Probably should put a hopper on this with some logs as well. This is the Zelda Emerald block, by the way, if you're curious. I really like the look of that around the dark oak frame. That is lots of fun. I'm really enjoying that. Okay, now something that I want to experiment with, and it may require quite a bit of rework of the existing model, but there is a packager. Light blue dye, furnaces, and crafting tables. I think the way that we're going to work this is we're just going to make one for every tree type. Although there are some trees that we don't really care about anymore. I was thinking about it with the Ardite and the Cobalt trees yet to go in with only the single slot remaining. We do not need the Petrified tree. We do not need the Bone tree. We do not need necessarily the String tree, the Cottonwood. We could keep that one because we get string from the mob spawner. If you... Oh, look at all that. What are you? A shot rebound module. Ricochet 100%. Pew pew pew! Look at that. Ender pearls, full stacks of them. Heads. Giant waffles head. We got lots and lots of heads. That means we can make like all of those. Remember those Valentine blocks that we were stuck on that I was infatuated with on the previous map? We could do a bunch of those. Legendary android head. This is all good stuff. And then there should be string in here. Yeah, we got 1,300 string, which is probably more than we're getting from our... Oh, we can't see. These are taking up full blocks. That's a shame. So, packager. That's what we're after. What do we need for that? Lots of furnaces. Oh, and the light blue dye. So, let's do... lapis. Oh, actually, let's just grab the regular. Grab a stack of lapis. Grab a stack of bone meal. Grab a stack of light blue dye. No problem. Then we needed furnaces. Let's see, how many of these are we going to make? I think 9 of them. So 18 furnaces? No. Not happening. Okay. So we need 6 more. And then we needed some crafting tables. We should already have oak wood in here. Let's just do oak. There we go. Also 18 of those. Package manager. Okay. Nine. How did I... Yeah, that's what we wanted. Okay. Put that back in there. So, I assume, anyway... Wait, if we put one of these down, it does not show recipes for it. Oh, show recipes. Show the recipes. If we look through here, you would think at first that all it does is do 4x4s and 3x3s and such, but it actually, if we keep scrolling through, should give us recipes for... There we go. So it will do dirt and resin. I mean, it'll do resin and acorns and give us product. Right? Cobblestone, clay, so on and so forth. Sand, gravel, blah, blah, blah. All of our various tree types are represented here. So we want to take this produce. We might actually be able to do away with these filing cabinets. Maybe, or substantially reduce the number of filing cabinets that we need. Maybe just one for like sticks and one for wood and the various like byproducts and such. a pretty major revision. But for right now, we just want to get the we just want to prove our concept. That's all I want to do on camera. All I'm worried about here is, so we're gonna need what are those, conduits? Cables, yeah. We're gonna need export cable, and let's get ourselves an import cable as well. So just to prove concept, I know this is going to be super ugly. Let's put it right here. We're going to do an export and an import, and we're going to put you right there, and we're going to say, let's make our first one iron, I guess, just because. So we need some of you, some of you. So we're going to export resin and acorns. Is that working? Yes. Now this needs power, always on. Let's grab another generator. Might as well put them to good use. We made them. So we'll put you under here. We've got no coal left in our inventory. Let's just throw in some dark oak planks and see what we get. Yeah. So that's just going to make, interesting though that it's not doing, it's going to do the resin first, because that's what's in there. That's bad. That's bad. Okay, let's do oh yeah. So we're actually going to need like 2 export. We're going to need 1 for acorns and 1 for resin. Is there a setting on that? Maybe there's a setting. Or no. No, that's not what I wanted either. Let's grab one of those and put it back in here. And now it's just going to keep, yeah, okay. But that's the idea. I want to do something with that. I will have to brainstorm, having tracked that information down and figuring out how this is going to work. We'll have to brainstorm how to make all this fit together. Because remember, these cables can't share spaces, so that's a lot more room that we need all of a sudden. I don't know. Where does that leave us? Hang on just one second. Alright, that actually is a pretty good wrapping up point. It's just a little shy of an episode by just a couple of minutes, which I'm not feeling bad about. I think rather than dive into some new project and make this an extra long episode, we'll just call it there. You guys take care. Make sure you drop me a like down there, and have a wonderful day.